Hello, everyone. I have a question for you. What will you do if you have the opportunity to change your life in 4 hours? You don't know if it's going to be for better or for worse, but in 4 hours, your life and everything what you rely on is going to be different. Of course, nothing in life is guaranteed. The only thing is that everything has a cost, and it would cost you your family, your friends, your country, and if it wasn't enough, you will need to learn how to communicate in another language and also have your life savings divided by 15. How do you like the opportunity? You can always stay in your comfort zone and decline the offer, or if you take the chance tonight at 11 p.m., your life will be completely different. Well, I took a chance. That's why I'm here in front of you. On February 2008, my life changed in 4 hours. That's the time you take the plane to come from Morelia, Michoacan, Mexico, to here, to Chicago. Before taking that plane, I was in my country with my family, my friends, and some decent savings according to the Mexican standards. And 4 hours and a flight later, I was alone in another country with no family, no friends. I needed to communicate in another language that was not mine. And on top of that, my life savings was divided in 15. Because at that time, $1 was 15 pesos. It's like one day you have $60,000 and suddenly you just have four. That day, my husband and I arrived here to Chicago with 2 baggage each, our micro savings, and tons of dreams. One of those dreams was to open a business. And to make things more interesting, as if we needed more drama, it was 2008. We were living one of the worst economic recessions in recent history. Definitely, we didn't have some of the best conditions to open a business. But regardless of our circumstances, we had something that nobody could take away from us: our education, our experience in the IT field, and overall, our determination to succeed no matter what. For us, it was not an option to go back to Mexico defeated. So once we made ourselves conscious of what we had and what we didn't have, we realized we had no idea how to open a business here in the US. So, we needed to open the business immediately because our savings just gonna last 2 or 3 months. So we did our online research and we find out there is a lot of organizations out there who can help you open a business and for free. I was astonished because in Mexico, you don't find those organizations unless for free. So we went, at that time we didn't feel very confident about our English, and we went to the only place that we thought would speak Spanish, the Illinois Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. And they helped us all the way. After a few weeks, we registered our business and we started promoting our business the same way people do in Mexico, knocking doors place by place. And the funny story is that at that time, we didn't know what not soliciting was. So we saw the sign and we entered anyway, and we learned the hard way what not soliciting means. And sometimes we were lucky and some people listened at us and they wanted to know more about our services, but they always ask us for 3 referrals. And as you may suspect, we didn't know 2 people. How can we give them 3 referrals? So we know that was not working and that we needed to do something else. So once we went to a workshop at the Illinois Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and I liked the presentation a lot, and I asked the presenter, how did he find clients? And he kindly introduced me to the concept of networking. For me, that was a new concept because in Mexico, there's no such things like networking events. So once I found a way to meet people, the first years, I was going to networking events almost every day. And up until today, some people describe me as a networking machine. Although I feel very proud that in these 8 years, I know as many people as other folks who has been living here their whole life. But later, I realized there is a lot of events in this city. So after I started just going to the events that I knew I will meet the people who are more aligned with my target market. But thanks to these networking events, I met people who were open and give us the opportunity to work with them. We knew at that time it was the moment of truth, because we needed to show them all the passion that we had for our business, the value of our services, and the integrity of a company, because that reputation will follow us everywhere. So we did our best in every project, and every project was a success. And I knew it was a success because every client referred us with somebody else. So for me, the best compliment that you can have is a referral. Nowadays, I can count within my clients the Illinois Department of Transportation, the Mexico Tourism Board of Chicago, the Illinois Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and some of the top 10 Hispanic business owners, as many other small and medium businesses. And they, hands down, are my best sales representatives, because they are the ones who are sending me referrals almost every week. But in all this process, I need to recognize that I always found, so many good people who just helped me out of the goodness of their heart. They really had nothing to win, and they went out of their way to help me. And because of them, I knew it was my responsibility to give back to the community. And for me, educating is the best way to give back. That's why I actively collaborate with the City of Chicago, Mujeres Latinas en Acción, Latinos Progresando, and many other organizations educating and giving workshops about technology. There might be 3 or 4 Latina business owners in the Chicagoland area in the IT field, but I am one of the most active ones in the community. And although I didn't expect anything in return, my work has been noticed. As Mari mentioned it, I was featured last June in the national publication Latino Leaders magazine. Also, in 2013, I was awarded as the Nueva Latina Estrella in the technology area by Verizon. And as a former winner, they asked me this year to be the face and official representative of the program. In addition to that, I was very fortunate to be featured in Univision, Telemundo, ABC7, and in local radio stations and newspapers such as Hoy and Negocios Now. And if anything, the only thing that I would like you to take from me today are these 3 tools that has been helping me in my journey. Number 1, be fearless. No matter what your circumstances are, you need to control your fear and not let the fear control you. There is a mantra that I have and I create that it says, La vergüenza no es rentable. To be shy and to be fearful is not gonna bring you anything good. That will be the translation. Number 2, ask for help. There are many organizations out there and people who can help you in whatever you need. Go and talk to them. But don't expect that they are going to do everything for you. You need to know what you want and be willing to do your part. And number 3, give back to the community. I don't know if it's karma or destiny or whatever you want to name it, but when you do good deeds, good things happen to you. I guarantee you that if you use these 3 tools, your chances to succeed will be really high. I have no doubt this is the country of the opportunities. 8 years ago, I didn't know anyone, and today I am here in front of you. And all of what I just told you might never happen if I haven't decided to risk everything and start here a new life. And in all this process, I didn't take anything from anyone, not a single job. On the contrary, I am creating jobs, educating people, and helping small businesses to make this country stronger. So who says that immigrants are bad for this country? Thank you. There are bullies who are given the wrong impression about immigrants. And I want to tell them to educate themselves, because there are many people in this country, like my husband and me, who are an asset for this country. And historically, that is what has made this country great. It's immigrants. And I am as proud to be Mexican as I am to be American. Thank you.